Hi, now let's try to find out what tables in Excel are. So table is the feature of Excel in which you can have many useful features such as sorting, filtering and all other functions to it. You just have to write the formula once and then just try to generalize it and try to get all the values with whatever you want applied throughout the row or column. So it is very easy and convenient to perform this operation. But before that, when you have raw data loaded in your Excel or whatever the entries which you have made on your own on in Excel, you'll need to first convert it into format of table. So for that, you'll have to just go to the ribbon, insert, hit the table button, and like before it, you should select any cell and just select the range of the data whatever you want it as a table, and then go ahead. You have a shortcut key as well for this, that would be Control T. Directly the tab for selecting the range would appear. You just have to select that. Now let's try to see how it is done. So this is my data set in which I have all the entries. So my first column is ID and second is fname, which is just the general name which I have created as a dummy data set. So all the names are A, then B, C, D. Similarly, we have second name, that is your surname, starting from P, W, X, Y. Third and the fourth column would be sex, that would be your male, female, date of birth, marks in mathematics, marks in physics, marks in chemistry, location, and stream. So you could consider that this is a data set of say 12th grade students in which we have their ID numbers, their first name, second name, their sex, their date of birth, their marks in maths, physics, chemistry, the location where they give exam, and what was their background in this. Okay, so now we need to convert this data into table, wherein all of this would get converted as my headings or headers, and this everything would be my data. So what should we do? So as we know that we should get into insert first, then hit this table, or else what you can also see over here, you got the shortcut key for that as a help, that Control T is the shortcut to get directly what we want. Where you can try that, you'll get this particular block. This would select all the range. You just make sure that you just click a single cell, so all the continuous values in row and columns would be selected from here. So whatever the value would be, and the top row, if your top column or the top row is your headers, then you just have to select this checkbox. If not, then just uncheck it when you just have to hit OK. So when you hit OK to this, the whole thing will get converted into a table. So this is a table which is having different type of table styles. So whenever you will be in the table, you will come automatically into this design part of it. And if you want to rename your table, you just have to change the name. Default it is given the name as table 7. I could like rename it to score 12. So this would be scores and data of my 12 standard students. And whenever you will hit on any cell, you'll again come to this design part and you'll get to see the name of the table. So this would be used, this score 12 could be used as my reference point for or as a reference name for this total, for this table. Now say you have many different table styles in this. If you want to change it to this style, this, you whatever suits your eyes, you can give the type of pattern or the style of table to this. So we'll try to keep this one. Now you can perform all kind of different operations in this table. So your sorting, your arithmetic calculation, your filtering, everything can be there. But major difference what general your data and this table is that you can see the small bars coming over here, the small buttons coming over here. These are the filter buttons, and if you will uncheck this block, those would be gone. So this could be used as a filter, which we'll be seeing in later on sessions, but for now just keep this on. Now say for example, I'll just try to tell you what is the ease of making a table. So say for example, if we want to calculate sum of maths, physics and chemistry and add a column sum over here. So we'll just write sum and give a heading. As soon as I wrote sum and hit enter, it automatically converted this particular thing into my column of this particular data set. Now you just have to define a formula in the first cell. What is the formula for this? You just have to write formula based on your first cell. So what is the reference point of this cell? F2. So just select F2, or else if you are getting confused by this name, you can just write F2 as well over there. Hit plus, select this, hit plus, select chemistry marks, hit enter. So you automatically calculated the first row sum, that is 48 plus 23 plus 1, 72, and as soon as you hit enter, this everything was considered as one particular column, so it just generalized the operation to this particular data set. So you don't need to calculate it again and again, you just have the power to calculate it once and then it would be generalized to the whole table. So this is the advantage of table. Now directly by hitting this, you can try to do sorting or trying to filter out marks based on whatever parameters which you want to set on this. So this was in short how to define a table and creating a particular new column into our table based on the values which we were already having in previous columns. Hi, now let's try to see what borders in Excel mean. Now you can add different types of highlighters to your particular cell. So say for example, if we have some kind of data set of say marks, and if there is a student who is underperforming and you want to highlight his marks in that particular table or that particular cell, so you could use this border function in Excel. So by default the shortcut for this would be Ctrl Shift and or 4 on your keyboard, but if you want to customize this, you can do that as well, because by default when you add borders, that would be a very thin line around your cell. So if you want to do that, like change it to a very thick line, or say if you want to change the color of that border, you can do that as well. Also if you want to remove that, you can do that by going on to the ribbon. So let's try to see this in Excel. Okay, so now let's try to see what border function in Excel means and how to add a border in Excel. So we know that shortcut for this is Ctrl Shift and, that is Ctrl Shift 7. So say for example, if we want to add border to this particular cell of this chemistry, which is the marks of a student AP who is performing very badly in chemistry. So say if you want to highlight it and have a border to this cell permanently, so what we could do is we could just hit Ctrl Shift, add to this, and this is how your border would be added to this. Now so even if you select any cell, this would be there. Now you also have like multiple functions in this using which you can add this border. So for that, say for example, now again I have to highlight this 72, but not with this thin line, I want some many other styles. So for that, in design section you have cell styles. So this is one way to go over there, or else you could just directly click this and go to format cells as well. So say for example, if we went through this, so these are the different line styles which are available, the cell styles which are available within Excel. So say for example, if I want to highlight it with this red background as well as the marks in red, so I'll just hit this and this would get converted into a dark red font and a light red